And good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. It is almost 2 p.m. on the 13th day of February 2023, day before Valentine's Day. Hi from Tom Richards, and a special thank you to a good pal of mine, Josie. And she sent me a Valentine's Day card. Yeah, I got it yesterday. It was lovely. Sitting there. It's sort of a rainbow heart on the cover, and it's beautiful. So thank you. Now, today, in honor of Jen, my constant companion, no matter the fact that she's in New Jersey or somewhere, let me talk to you about the next novel that should be available soon in your local bookstores of the United States. And I'll send you the new Earl, which will be the Earl. Well, no, I don't even have to do that. What am I saying? No, you can buy them direct in most major bookstores, I think, starting in a couple of weeks. I'll keep you posted. So let me talk about Lost Lovers. Now, this morning, I was reading CNN like I usually do every morning. And there was an article there talking about how romance novels have changed. And of all the books that I've written in the last couple of years for the adult market, Lost Lovers is a romance. Yeah, it's many other things, but it's primarily a romance. In the CNN article, they talked about the fact that the romance book market had to change because it had to change. It was falling behind the times. One of the first romance books was, to be honest with you, I gather, I haven't read it, rather prejudiced and bigoted. It talked about black people in stereotypes. As I say, I haven't read it, but I can guess. Wouldn't be very flattering, I don't think, if you're black. At any rate, things have changed. And people write about black people and brown people and gay people and lesbian people and trans people all the time now. And what's really crazy is that white people, guys like me, primarily women, are the most frequent purchasers of all kinds of romance novels, and now they've got a bigger choice. But they're starting to wake up to the fact that, yes, there are these novels out there. And, there was one letter, if I remember right, it was written to an author in 1999, I believe. And it talked about the fact, and she was white, the author of the letter. And she's white. And she said, boy, this has really opened my eyes. And she said something like, I had no idea that black people fell in love just like white people. Amazing. Now, as I've always said, I don't care if you're brown, black, or a rhinoceros. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care. I like writing about all sorts of people. Someday I'll write about a lesbian couple or a gay couple. I don't care. This time, in Lost Lovers, I write about a woman named Grace Upendo. And she's Swahili African. She's black. We meet her when she's 16 years old. And she is visited in West Africa by a missionary, a Catholic missionary named Sean Hope. And Sean, in some ways, has lost hope. He's been sent out there in the middle of nowhere. And for a while, he thinks, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a priest anymore. Maybe I should be an author or something. Dummy. So at any rate, he ends up in Southwest Africa and he meets Grace. And I think I've told you a little bit about this in a previous video, but let's do the rule of three. I'm going to tell you again. Meets Grace, and they fall in love with each other instantly. It's love at first sight. Sean's a few years older than Grace is, but Grace is only 16. But Grace explains that, in Swahili villages, women at 16 are considered women. They can get pregnant and whatnot. She says, yeah. She says, I think I want to get married. And she does. And, she accepts his proposal. He goes out, spends all of his money on a large diamond ring. He's a student, so he doesn't have much cash at all. And she goes ballistic. She says, you need that cash for your education. Why'd you spend that, that thing on me? All that cash on me? So she takes the ring and she heaves it as high as she can, and it falls straight down and gets buried in the sand. And he finds it eventually. But that's it for now. He realizes that somehow she has been abused. And to heal, he must leave her. So he goes back to Detroit, Michigan, and continues his career, and he hopes he'll find her. And that's what this is. It's another journey of hope. It's a journey of hope and faith. And I will not give out any spoilers at all. It's not a long book. It's a novella. It's different because it's illustrated. It's an illustrated book of iambic pentameter, written like Shakespeare in parts of it, for adult market. I think you'll all enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It was great fun to write. And it has wonderful illustrations by a woman by the name of Divya from SKG Animation. She's a partner. She did not do the illustrations. I've got to get that right. She'll get mad at me if I don't. But there you go. So take a look. It won't be that expensive because it's not a big book. I think it's 140 pages. And it's a large book, and there are not many words on each page. That's also being made into a feature film. And Divya and her colleagues have started. I think I'll have delivery by mid-April or so. Takes a long time. All right, that's it for today. 7 minutes and a few seconds. Love you all. Blessings from Iris on this day before Valentine's Day, and I hope you guys all get a card too. Love you. Bye-bye.